and we
I
lost
know.
like half of the footage because of storage issues on
On your
phones. But
phone, I know. I know. Whenever I usually record or make a vlog or tape something on my phone, I usually make sure that everything is all empty. Like nothing left over. I try to delete as much unused stuff as I can, so I could have more to store in there. Whether it's a
right.
gift, a photo, or something there, a vlog or whichever there that I make on there. So that's understandable. So.
But Keith can confirm that he was there the whole show, and at the end of the show, Keith can confirm what was I doing. I mean, I was saying it was my birthday. I was trying to get pics,
Oh,
Keith.
wow.
I went up to. Is Keith there with us here?
He's
Keith, you
awfully
there, bro?
silent.
You there, Keith?
Keith.
Keith, what's up, dude? Where are
Well,
you, man?
well, at the end of the show, I went up to like the.
I think he's mute.
Oh, he
He
left the
left.
call. I think he's
Yeah,
coming
he
back
left
in.
the call. He's probably joining in after. There he is. Oh, he's back again.
Hello? Hello?
There you are.
Can you
Okay.
confirm? Yes.
Yes. You were saying it's your birthday. You're trying to get pics.
I was
Yes.
that close. He saw that I was right there by the stage. Alfred was
Yes.
right there. Richie Faulkner was right there throwing out pics.
Nice.
Yep.
Glenn Tipton came out at the end,
Yep.
did 3 songs.
Couple songs here.
Did they hear you, IR? I couldn't tell if they heard you or not.
I don't know. Well, no, because I didn't get a pic. So
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, it's good that you. Well, either way, you had a great time there. No doubt about
and
that.
listen,
there.
the video sound doesn't do it justice. That surprisingly came out really good audio wise.
I know.
When
Yeah.
he screams, it breaks shit up. Like it's so loud, but I mean, it was so loud. It was not clear like that. Like you go back and listen to some of those videos, like you can hear how clearly it was the loudest concert I've ever been to. But it was good loud. It was metal loud. Like it was like a
Very
metal
loud.
mass. It was
Absolutely there. Yeah.
highly recommend to Brown when they come around next
Yep.
year. You and me are going for sure. We're gonna make that.
All
happen.
right there. Hope you definitely will definitely do so. Yeah.
I mean, the set list was phenomenal. I mean,
I know.
they did obviously what's our song? What's the
Victim of Changes.
no? What's the one on fucking to the metal guy? Having a brain.
Do I have you in a brain fart?
Calling on the wind. Let me see this.
Oh, Riding on the Wind. Yes.
No,
That's the name of
not
the
that
song.
one. One Shot in Glory. They opened One
yeah.
Shot in Glory. Then
Oh
they
yeah, the one you opened the show with a couple times with.
They did a song. The second song was their new out. One on Firepower. The third song
Yeah.
was You Got Another Thing Coming. The fourth one was Free Will Burning.
All right.
Like listen, so from song 4 and on, it just was like, oh my god. So after Free Will Burning, I believe it was Hell Patrol. Then after Hell Patrol, I think it was it was Turbo Lover, and Sentinel, right?
Sentinel, yeah.
After Sentinel,
yeah.
they did Touch of Evil. Then after Touch of Evil, I think they did Blood Red Skies, and then they did Diamonds and Rust. Then they did Painkiller, huge song. Oh, Victim of Changes. Victim of Changes was in between Touch of Evil and Blood Red Skies.
All right, there. That's
and then
good.
obviously they did all the other radio songs. Hellbent for Leather, he came out on the motorcycle.
Always, yeah.
Electric Eye. They did, and then they did Metal Gods. That's when Tipton
came out there. Yes.
Metal Gods. They did Living After Midnight. And is there
with
another?
Tipton, of course, right?
Yeah, they did 3 songs with Tipton. What was the?
I think Tipton is still on tour with them. He only does about 3 songs for the encore. That's about it. I guess that's
playing
how
a lot
it's
of
done.
shows though. I mean, he
Yeah, I
played
know.
all California. He played Vegas, Arizona.
Yeah.
Then playing, I'm sure, all the Texas shows.
Yeah.
So he, it was, but it's so loud, bro. Like, I just can't explain it. Like,
I know you said your ears were ringing bad when you called in on Ken's show Friday night there.
well,
Later
like
on.
I knew it was loud, but I knew what he was singing. Like I knew the lyrics already, right? So
Yeah, that's why I usually have earplugs when I go out to a concert or a club, because
yeah,
there were many times where me and my dad would see either Triumph or the Van Halen which or whoever there, we would go see them, and I come out and my ears would be like, whoa, it's like everything sounds muffled. We were heading out to the car there, because
right.
usually when they get home, they'll be back to normal, you know. And is Keith outside right now?
Yeah, I'm at the park.
Oh.
I don't want to go too deep into the park because I'm leaving the park soon.
Uh,
So like I
But
don't
Keith, in
like
your
if I go to
opinion,
the back.
because listen, we have just a quick news, and then I want to add a new segment. This day in music history.
oh
Um,
yeah.
and
Well,
that,
actually, a couple days ago, and what you sort of
yes,
sent
Randy
me there.
Rhodes.
Yes,
Randy
Randy
Rhodes a couple
Rhodes.
days ago.
Yeah.
And
I
then
got that
today,
article.
and then
Yeah.
today we have a in music history article for Keith. Quick news
Yes.
bit, and then we'll get into the drummers. But Keith, your opinion about the whole Judas Priest concert experience? That you were there.
Okay, when you listen to the audio on YouTube, like the music sucks, but if you're live at the concert, like they sound way better live than just the audio on YouTube.
Yeah, but then again, that's usually mostly when it comes to when people record on their phones and shit and upload it on YouTube. Obviously, the sound's not going to come out the exact pitch perfect quality there because you don't
It
have
was
that
like
pitch
Keith
perfect
was there
recording.
with me, bro, because I was like, I didn't have
So,
anyone.
Keith was watching with you the whole time the concert.
Yeah.
Nice, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Like I
Yeah,
wish he
and
was
you
there
were at
with
work.
me.
Yeah, it was.
And
Yeah.
we were
You said
recording, but then like half of it got like, bro, like at least I got the whole Painkiller song, but bro, I had like
All right.
the whole
Yeah.
Citadel, I had all the songs, like mostly the whole thing,
Right.
but
Yeah.
it got fucked. So
Yeah, I know. Yeah, and of course, I even made a suggestion. Probably get all the videos you have on your put them on your you have on your Skype there or whichever there, and combine them all into a compilation. Priest Live Texas 2022, and by YR and all that stuff. I mean, to mention that, compile them all together. So. And by the way, Keith, did you ever listen? Did I ever send you that link Ark sent me earlier today?
oh shit, I forgot. Let me send it right
Yeah,
now.
the Nightwish song. Yeah,
Did you listen to it, Wire?
No, not yet.
it's pretty good stuff there. It is.
all right, I'll listen to it after the show.
Okay.
All right, geez.
Or you want me to listen to it now?
Well, you can't listen to it while we're on the show.
Yeah,
Yeah,
obviously. Yeah.
All right, I'll listen after the show. I got a news story. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's hit the news and then the this day in history after the news.
All right, March 19th, 1982. Randy Rhoads dies in plane crash. Randy Rhoads died 40 years ago today. Oh, you want me to read this article?
Yes.
We can acknowledge the Randy Rhoads things, but read the. No, you don't have to read the. Well, let's
The
just
whole
not.
article.
We have a bigger show. We have to get into the drummer thing, but
Yeah.
dude,
All right, I'll
I
do
sent
the-
you the news.
should I
I
do the
sent you the
kid-
news
should I-
about Kid Rock. The news, right?
Okay.
What's he doing now?
All right, let me get it up. Okay, it's coming up right now. Kid Rock, I am uncancelable. Out.
Oh my god! Oh my gosh! Oh god! Now that's an ego or what?
Yep.
I am uncancelable. Then you cannot stop me. That's what it sounds like, man.
Yeah. Outspoken conservative rocker Kid Rock recently sat down with Fox News host Tucker Carlson for a rare one-on-one interview. Hold on. According to a message on Tucker's official Twitter, nothing was off the table in this fascinating discussion, part of which will air Monday, March 21st on Tucker Carlson tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern on Fox News. In a short preview clip, oh man, my screen froze.
Oh man.
Okay. Let me click the article again.
All right.
In a short preview clip shared by Carlson, the Fox News host asked Kid Rock, "Why haven't you been canceled? Like, people aren't allowed to say what they think. You are. What the fuck?" Rock responds that he is uncancelable. And when Carlson asks, "Why is that?" Rock responds, "Because I don't give a fuck. I'm not
Ooh.
in bed with any big corporate things. At the end of the day, there's nobody I'm beholden to. No record companies, no corporate interests, no nothing. You can't cancel me," Rock says. "I love it when they try." Kid Rock is currently promoting his new album, Bad Reputation, which will be made available digitally on March 21st. Today. Physical CDs will arrive on April 6th. Bad Reputation includes the 3 songs Kid Rock released in January: We the People, The Last Dance, and Rockin', as well as his November 2021 single Don't Tell Me How to Live, which was recorded with Canadian hard rockers Monster Truck. We the People features the chorus of Let's Go Brandon, conservative code for Fuck Joe Biden. Born
Ah.
when a NASCAR reporter misheard a crowd reporting that they chanted in support of racer Brandon Brown when they were actually chanting expletives toward the U.S. president, and also takes aim at the mainstream media, CNN, TMZ, Twitter, and Facebook, as well as mask mandates and COVID-19 restrictions. We the people in all we do reserve the right to scream "fuck you." Kid shouts in the song, "Wear your mask, take your pills. Now a whole generation is mentally ill," he adds. Elsewhere in the song he raps, "COVID's near, is coming to town. We gotta act quick. Shut our borders down." Joe Biden does the media embraces. Joe Biden does the media embraces. Big Don does it, and they call him racist. I get it. Inflation's up like the minimum wage, so it's all the same. Not a damn thing changed, he exclaims. He then calls for politically polarized Americans to come together, saying, "We got to keep fighting for right to be free, and every human being doesn't have to agree. We all bleed red, brother. Listen to me. It's time for love and unity." The track concludes with sample crowd chanting "Let's Go Brandon." In a Facebook video announcing the 3 tracks in January, Kid Rock described We the People as a hard rock rap tune. It's about well it's about all the craziness going on in our world in the last few years, and the politics and polarization and social justice, he said. You know, constantly for just being a Trump fan, attacked in the media day in and day out. He added, "I don't mind taking a punch, but I hit back, motherfucker, and I hit hard." As previously reported, Kid Rock will join forces with Foreigner and Grand Funk Railroad for a U.S. tour this summer. Jason Bonham's Led Zeppelin Evening will appear on select dates, with a special appearance by Trey Lewis at all shows. The 24-city Bad Reputation Tour will kick off on April 6th at the Ford Center in Evansville, Indiana, making stops across the U.S. in Nashville, Boston, Chicago, and more before wrapping up with 2 shows in Detroit. Tucker recently made headlines after Mother Jones obtained a Kremlin memo instructing Russia state media outlets that it's essential to air clips from Carlson's broadcast because he sharply criticized the actions of the United States and NATO, their negative role in.
I can't. I guess I can't do a show because there's like a tornado coming or something. So
Well,
I don't know.
I heard about that last night. It
Where
was
are you,
sprinkling.
AR?
He's in
I'm
Houston.
kind of by you.
No, I'm in near Dallas.
I mean, I'm
You're in Houston, right?
I'm close to there. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, but I remember you one time on the phone. You said they were close to Numbers nightclub at one time. Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
And
'cause we're getting
I
severe
heard.
storms too.
I know that. I know we've had a bunch of rainfall here and there over to my end here, but and I guess it's probably going to happen later on tonight, probably when we're done with this show. That's probably the reason why my live stream is messing up right now. But then again, but I was still recording it, so I could remove the video with the live stream and just put up the video as it is. Know what I mean?
Okay, we got any more news before we go to the drummers? And when we go to
Yeah.
the drummers, let's do them
Okay.
one at a time.
Yeah. Okay.
Should I start?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay. Red Hot Chili Peppers, Chad Smith.
Detroit native. He used to drum for a band called Toby Red back in the day before joining the Chili Peppers. I remember
wow,
there was one of their big songs was a local hit called "Can't Find a Job."
Wow.
Yeah.
Can't find a job.
Yeah, that was so back in the early 1980s. I don't know if Smith was involved with them at that time, but it was a big hit on Detroit radio at that time there, which is around 81, 82,
All right.
83, I think.
Oh,
What the
great.
hell was that?
Sounds like somebody's
After
warning.
tornado warning.
Uh-oh.
Is that one of those Amber Alert signals that we get?
No,
at
it's
times?
a storm.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna be in and out, guys.
Oh, okay.
Okay, is it someone else's turn now?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
That's supposed to work.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to name a couple of obvious ones first. First one will be Neil Peart.
Oh, yeah. Rest in peace. Probably one of the most rock and roll dynamic drummers out there.
And the best part was he was also a lyricist.
Exactly. Yeah, we all know he wrote all the lyrics to all those Rush songs many years ago.
Storm horns. Hey, I'm gonna be in and out.
Okay.
Okay.
See, that's understandable. All right. All right. So
But all you have
who's
to do is
turn?
watch a few
I see it.
Rush videos and you can see how he was.
Yeah. Or the drum solo videos of how badass he was at that time. All right. So
Earl
I
or
guess
YR, doesn't matter.
I guess all right. So I'll throw my bit in here. Now I mentioned this lady last night. She's a YouTuber. She's on Instagram as well. She has tons of followers. Her and her little brother are both excellent drummers. I'm going to start with this gal. She goes by the name of Rocker Girl. She does drum covers of Metallica, Avenged Sevenfold, AC/DC, Metallica, Green Day, System of a Down, and she's pretty awesome drummer when you look at it. She paid homage. She did her drush. She did Sonic. Basically, it's a YouTube shorts of her doing the bit from Tom Sawyer by Rush. And she did it massively perfect. And at the end, she says, "Rest in peace, Neil Peart." And she also acknowledges other drummers like John Bonham as well. So in fact, if you ever watched the blog I did on late last night, I would recommend her trying to drum to a techno set, whether it's a Speedy J or Richie Houghton or Chris Liebing, any of the above there, or who else? Anyone, I don't know if she knows about me, let alone, but at least I give me credit for acknowledging her because either way, I acknowledge Rocker Girl as one of my first pick for a best badass drummers. Right? And also shout out to her brother Ghostface, who's also a badass drummer as well.
Well, if YR's still here, we go to him.
Right? Okay.
Oh,
right.
you want me? I'll go next.
Yeah, because YR's out, I think.
Yeah. Well, I see the one of his avatar on Skype, still there, but
Sean Winchester.
Mm-hmm. And what band
he's-
does he play in?
Everclear.
Ah, I see.
I love Everclear. Like, Everclear is one of my favorite bands of all time.
Ah, I see. But is he like Dave Grohl when he was still with Nirvana?
Who, the drummer?
Yeah.
I have
Remember
no
Dave?
clue.
Well, Dave Grohl was was a monster hitter behind the kid there when he was with Nirvana.
Yet when I listen to rock music, I don't really pay attention to the drums.
Yeah.
Like I just made this list because Wire told me to, but it's like I barely hear the drums when I listen to rock music.
Well, well, you got to pay attention because part of the drummers help make the band what it is.
Yeah, I hear the lead singer and the guitars.
Got to pay attention to all, man, all of it.
Gotta
Okay.
gotta kind of listen to a little bit of everything and pick up on stuff.
Exactly.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, my next one's gonna be another departed drummer, Ginger Baker,
Yeah, the drummer from the band Cream,
and Blind Faith,
Blind
and
Faith,
Ginger
and a couple.
Baker's Air Force.
I remember that you were telling me about that. And he was a good drummer. No doubt about that. He had the most unique style to what he was part of that trio there. One of the first power trios when you really think about it, Cream was.
Yeah, and actually, he's got an extended drum solo called Toad
Okay.
on Wheels of Fire live.
All right. The live album. The live
Well, the live
side 3 and
sides,
4. The live sides, yeah, 3 and 4.
but it's called Toad, and a pretty good extended drum solo.
All right.
And it's Dr. Earl.
All right. That's okay. Mine, we already know, like the back of our hands. This guy was one of the, basically one of the prime driving forces behind the band known as Led Zeppelin. He passed away in 1980, and when you think about it, this man was so powerful behind the kit. Even our former president, Barack Obama, even said it that this man, John Bonham, played the drums like his life damn well depended on it. I mean, he was so good. He would when he was Zeppelin reunited it back in 1985 for the Live 8 show. They had to have 2 drummers to fill in the spot of one. Phil Collins from Genesis and Tony Thompson from Chic and the Power Station. And Bonzo, was, as his nickname was referred to, he was often referred to as, he basically had one of the best drum solos around. You listen to his solo in the song Remains the Same movie, Moby Dick, you'll listen to this thing called Bonzo's Bond, something there that was on the Coda album there. And he was one of the most badass drummers. Many few others can able to match that power that he had. And it's sad that the alcohol that he was consuming at that time helped contribute to his death. Because I understand he was a big beer drinker. Well, I understand he tried to drink a certain amount of alcohol in a record time, and sadly, that's not the way to go. It happened to an NBA player around the same time there.
Oh.
So sadly, out of respect, it just felt like Zeppelin couldn't continue without John Bonham. So John Bonham is on next on my list of badass drummers.
Nick Ostrio from Seether.
I only know Caesar from because of a couple of songs. There, Remedy, Fake It, and so it's stuff that was played on the radio. And of course, there's a version of Careless Whisper, the George Michael and Wham tune there.
Yes. I saw Seether in concert in 2016.
Yeah.
It was my first rock concert ever, and my only rock concert ever.
Oh. My first was Triumph back in 1983 with my dad at the Joe Louis Arena in Detroit.
Okay, my turn. Since you took my next guy,
all right,
I'll go with Keith Moon.
Oh, man. Dude, this is proof that if you're autistic, it could help you with your drumming skills. I mean, Chad Smith, who we mentioned earlier, he described it. Instead of playing the Keith Moon all over the damn place, man. Which basically how Keith Moon was. And top the notch, along with his drumming skills, he also had skills as outside of the drum kit as absolute lunatic. I mean, like there was the cartoon I saw on a magazine one time said, in
Yeah,
case the Keith Moon break glass. It was being so that basically summed up Keith Moon outside of the drum kit there.
He was a
No hotel.
well-practiced lunatic.
Yeah, he was. He drove.
Oh,
He drove a car into a motel swimming pool.
yeah, I know.
He hung out with Alice Cooper, and Alice Cooper has a lot of many stories behind about this guy. And this man has been known to trash hotel rooms like it's a motherfucker. In fact, you go into a hotel room and say Keith Moon is coming, they'll all run for cover. The staff will.
Oh, my turn.
Your turn.
All right, Travis Scott. Now, right now, Travis Scott is a rapper, but I saw him on YouTube on Jimmy Fallon, and when he was on Jimmy Fallon, he admitted that before he was a rapper, he was a drummer in a band.
Well, does he have any clips of him playing drums?
I don't know. I don't even know the name of his band, but
Well, yeah, but you got to look on YouTube to see if he has any videos of him playing the drums with this band here.
oh yeah,
Any-
I'll do it. And he
Yeah, 'cause
also admitted he quit being the drummer in the band because he wasn't getting women.
Oh
So
man,
he became a rapper to get more women.
oh
Yo.
that's the wrong reason. There you are, YR.
Yo.
There you
All
are.
Yeah.
Let me
Everybody
put
okay
it my,
there?
let me put it. Yeah, we're just hiding out here at the storm shelter. You know.
Oh, okay. Wow. Oh, wow.
Tommy Lee. I like.
Oh, yeah.
Tommy. You know.
Oh,
Yes.
Did you just hear me talk about Travis Scott?
Nah, Scott
Yo.
Travis, the Judas Priest drummer.
No, that's
No, Travis Scott, the
Travis
rapper.
Scott.
No, I thought. Do you mean Scott Travis from Judas Priest, Keith?
No, I mean the rapper. No,
What does he
see,
have to do with
okay.
I get no joke there.
No, I was watching I was watching Jimmy Fallon on YouTube, and I saw Travis Scott on Jimmy Fallon on YouTube, and he admitted that he was a drummer in a band before he became a rapper, and he quit being a drummer because he wasn't getting any women, so he became a rapper to get more women.
Dang.
Dude. And I was going to say, that's a pretty pitiful reason to stop drumming,
Oh yeah.
But then again, women like to either go for the guitar players or the singer, usually.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Ark, it's your turn?
Okay.
I know
Right.
why I mentioned Tommy Lee. That much kudo credit to him.
Yo, Ark, and I wrote a message in the group chat, but don't read it out loud.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I'll take a look at it right now there.
Alrighty. Next guy I'm going to mention is Carmine Appice.
Oh, yeah. The legend.
Drummed with Vanilla Fudge and
It's like,
Beckert
oh,
Bogert
you going to
Appice.
that thing? Okay.
Right. And also drummed with Rod Stewart for many years. He worked
Right.
with Ozzy Osbourne as well there. Yeah, he was involved with a band called King Cobra in the early 80s. He later drummed for a band called Blue Murder with John Sykes, the former Whitesnake guitarist.
Yeah, quite a drummer.
Yeah, he was. He's been all around the block. Now, my next one is going to be his brother, Vinny Appice, who's drummed with Ronnie James Dio, Black Sabbath, and drummed with a band called World War III at one point. And also now has a project called, I guess, on this time being, well, he's also part of a group called The Last in Line, and as well as Vinny Appice's Sabbath Nights, and Nights spelled with a K in front. And I guess it's going to be a performance, a tribute band to the Ryan James Dio era of Black Sabbath. And I think I mentioned this woman here. The singer from the band Lilac, her name is Melody. She's a young gal. I think she's 20 or 19 years old. She has one unbelievable voice. They sang their version of the song Country Girl from the Mob Rules album, and this girl was badass to the fucking core. Badass to the core on the vocals. If they were if Iommi, Appice, and Butler were to start that Heaven to Hell project, instead of going with Glenn Hughes, get this girl Melody from Lilac as your front person. That would be beyond most unique.
Sam Loeffner from the band Chevelle. Chevelle is one of my favorite bands of all time.
I thought Caesar was.
Yeah, Seether, Everclear, Chevelle, Breaking Benjamin.
He's got all kinds of favorites.
Yeah, most of them from the alternative realm.
No, this is hard rock. Well,
yeah,
I mean,
but it's set to the alternative, but it's set to hard rock for the alternative crowd.
Oh yeah. Oh right, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Right.
Next guy I got is relatively unheard of and unheralded, but he is phenomenal. You got to see his work. That's Gavin Harrison, Porcupine Tree.
I think you mentioned about him a couple of times in the past there. Definitely. You sent me a couple of your clips of them performing live.
Yeah, and you got it. I mean, he's phenomenal.
He is, yeah. I remember seeing those clips you're watching. He deserves much mention and credit. All right, there. My next one is someone who's been involved with Iron Maiden since 1983. He's still with them today. He has also been the subject of a B-side recording called Mission from Airy. This man was the main subject behind that recording. And he also has a thing on a couple B-sides called Listen with Nico. He Listen with Nico Part 2 is on another B-side single there. His name is Nico McBrain. He's still with Iron Maiden and still a powerful drummer. And he's on my list as well there.
Right.
All right.
Danny Carey from Tool.
I recognize that name pretty well there. He is much respected.
Yep.
You got to, Keith. You got to check out this 20-minute remix of the song, if that's how it's pronounced.
Wait, say the name of the song again?
Well, it's spelled Schism.
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 Oh,
okay.
yeah, I know that one.
Yes.
That was back in 1999.
Yeah, there is a 20-minute remix by Lustmord on that. Worth checking out. Checking out for Schism.
Okay, I'll check it out.
There you are.
Yeah.
Look at this shit.
Oh, let me see.
All right.
Wait, I don't see your camera.
I don't see it either.
I hear it.
I hear it. Yeah, definitely.
Yo, I'm gonna hang up and call back real quick.
Oh, where you at? Are you by Galveston or somewhere else?
Yeah.
Near the water there?
I'm back.
Oh, there you are.
I don't see YR on camera.
I don't either. Well, you only caught a little clip of what he showed us there. I guess it was by the seaside. I guess it was.
I didn't see that.
I saw a little bit there.
Okay.
Damn.
I didn't see it. I didn't see it on the full screen. It was just on YR's avatar there.
Oh, all right.
All right. Okay.
Oh, it's Ark's turn.
My
I
turn.
believe so. Yeah.
Next one I got is former drummer for Yes and King Crimson, Bill Bruford.
Oh yeah. And he also has a band of his own called Bill Bruford's Earthworks that recorded on the EG label just as well there. I remember hearing about that.
Oh.
All right.
Is it Daryl's turn?
Yeah, I believe so,
Yes.
yeah. Now, I got to give this man credit. He was one of the real backbeat behind the Rolling Stones, even though he wasn't that much of a maniac behind the drum kit. He basically was the last traditional drummer left, next to Carl Palmer, in terms of whole way to hold the left hand holds the drumstick. Charlie Watts, who passed away about it last year, making the Stones a trio now: Richards, Wood, and Jagger. Now the Stones, of course, still passed by not too long ago. They were on tour not too long ago, and it's sad because he was like considered the backbeat behind the Stones when you look at it there.
Yeah, he might not have stood out like a lot of drummers do, but
Hello?
he was consistently good.
All right, there.
Oh,
And
Dr. Brown, I saw the weather. I think I saw a tornado there.
Oh, where? In Texas?
Like where Wire was filming.
Oh, wow. Well, where's Wire at? Where is he filming at? Houston, Galveston, or where?
He doesn't want the community to know.
Okay, that's my bad here. All right. We'll keep that a secret there. All right. Out of respect. And shout out to Beast Incarnate in my chat here, mentioning Carl Palmer, who's next on my list there, because he, along with Charlie Watts, are the probably the last two drummers next to Keith Haskins from Bauhaus, who drums the kind of traditional way in terms of holding the drumstick in the left hand there, if you know what I'm talking about there, Ark.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Carl Palmer did a great solo on the ELP track Tank on the first album there. Definitely worth a mention there.
And if you can catch the live version of Carnival 9, the
Yeah.
third impression.
Yeah.
He's got a great drum solo in that.
I see there, yeah.
My turn?
I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. Tim Alexander from A Perfect Circle.
That's that band featuring that one guitar player who was a roadie for Tool and a couple others there. Smashing Pumpkins, I think it was.
Yeah, and the lead singer from Tool and the lead singer from A Perfect Circle is the same person.
Yeah, Maynard James Keenan.
Yep.
Right?
Okay, my next one is, well, a lot of people don't know him as a drummer, but he's really good, is Phil Collins.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
If you
yeah,
listen
I seen him play live, so I seen him on the drums.
Absolutely there.
I mean, I seen him play live on YouTube.
Hey,
Hey, we hear
Yeah.
you, dude.
hey, it just got really, really cold just now.
Wow. Holy cow.
What are the steps of a tornado when you hear a horn, like when you hear a train? Like, how does the tornado sound, Keith? Mr. Weathers?
It sounds like a freight train.
Yeah, we heard
Really?
it a while ago.
Boy, it just got the temperature just dropped probably like,
Oh, shit.
I remember
Well,
when I was in a tornado warning, like it got really, really dark, and it was like
man.
it's
it
very,
was like
Keith,
3 in the
Keith,
afternoon. It got super dark.
Keith, did you tell Brown what you saw? I showed
Yeah,
it to you.
it looks like
Yeah,
I saw
well,
the tornado.
Yeah, I saw a little bit of it there, and I see. Well, right now it's in the. See your face in your avatar here, but not on the full screen.
Uh,
All right,
Wow.
all right.
Who
And this, when is this storm supposed to hit our area, where I'm at right now? Because after this show, I'm supposed to go grocery shopping as always.
in about 10 to 15 minutes.
10 to 15 minutes.
Take shelter now.
All right. Oh boy. Oh, shiznit, dude. Wow. All right, there. All right, so whose turn is it now? Yours, Ark, or Keith?
All right.
Okay, that video that I sent you guys to watch,
Mm-hmm.
I sent it for a purpose, because that's my next drummer.
Okay.
That guy is unbelievable in that song.
Yes, and the drummer we're talking about is the drummer for the band Nightwish. I don't know the guy's name there.
Well, I have it, but it's virtually unpronounceable.
Okay. Well, they're from Finland. That's
Right.
understandable. I cannot even pronounce the first and last name of the main keyboard player and songwriter for the group.
Yeah. But that was the main reason I sent that song for you guys to listen to. So when I mentioned the guy,
Hmm.
you'd have a sample of his work.
Absolutely, yeah. And he is good there. Very good. Right.
Earl's turn.
Okay. Mine will have to be, got to give this man credit. Nick Mason of Pink Floyd.
Yeah.
And the reason I give him a mention because, like, he was a pretty much a wild drummer back in the early years with Sid Barrett and afterwards there. Of course, in time, his drum, his drum style would be a lot more calmer, a lot more relaxed, but still, he is a good drummer there. My favorite piece from him is from the Ummagumma album from '69 called "The Grand Vizier's Garden Party,"
Yeah.
and it's based in three parts: entrance, entertainment, and exit. And which is all the stuff in there is all percussion, xylophone, timpani, drums, you name it. There, you got to listen to the whole piece altogether to see what I'm talking about. And believe me, this is way before samplers, way before electronics. So when you listen to it, you'll be like, "Wow, man!" And I guarantee you'll be doing that when you listen to this track. All right.
Rich Redmond from Jason Aldean's band.
Mm. That's right. Remember, you're a big fan of him as well.
Yes.
All right. And what's so cool about him?
Oh, what's so cool about Rich Redmond?
Yeah.
I have no clue. I mean, I love Jason Aldean. I love Jason Aldean.
Wait. Wait. Hold up.
Wait. Hold on. I could tell you what's really cool about Jason Aldean.
Screw Jason out there. We're talking about the drummer, dude.
Today's
Oh,
episode is concerns drummers.
Drummers, yeah, the drummers behind whether it's a session drummer or whichever, a YouTuber or a longtime band member.
Well, I don't even know about drummers. I just
Then,
why just said pick drummers from your favorite band, from your favorite bands.
Well, generally speaking, if you've got a favorite band, chances are the drummer's pretty decent.
yeah, that's true
Chances
there.
are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So I guess he's pretty decent.
I guess.
Yeah.
Or does he have a drum video? And here's something else. You got to have those videos of your solos. Think about that.
I don't think Rich Redmond has any solos. I mean, I just picked him because I love Jason Aldean.
What you got, Earl?
Okay, Buddy Rich.
Good choice.
Right, Buddy Rich. I remember seeing him on the Showtime Network. It was a concert for the Americas. Him and his band was backing up Frank Sinatra. It did a very damn good drum solo. Very good. What did the all-time in the one-time originals? I guess this man was one of the guys inspiring Neil Peart, because Peart would later do a tribute to Buddy Rich after Rich's passing years back. So Buddy Rich, that deserves a lot of credit there.
Yeah. My next one is Alan White.
From Yes and the Plastic Ono Band.
Yeah.
He played on that song. He played with the Plastic Ono Band before joining this. In fact, I believe he is a drummer on the song Instant Karma.
Which is
John Lennon.
Yeah, well, no, I'm talking about it's a good testament to his drumming.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
John Domain from System of a Down.
Yeah. In fact, that rocker girl that I mentioned out of, she said that particularly the beginning of the song Chop Suey was first difficult, but she was able to master that down. That shows you how good of a drummer this guy was.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. System of a Down's drummer is very good.
Yeah.
But you don't know drummers. Sorry, Keith.
Maybe you should
Oh
get
my
behind
God,
the drum kit sometime.
Did you hear like Jake Bars do an impression of me? It was so funny.
No, I
He
haven't.
did it on the new Drama Emperor show.
Oh, really? On Dave Rose's channel?
No,
Yeah.
on Seaman's channel. Seaman.
Was Dave Rose on the Seaman show?
No, he was just in the he was just in the chat. He was in the chat the whole show,
Oh,
but he didn't call up.
oh. All right, there. I gotta check
And
that
he
out
was
sometime.
he was happy that someone else took the Drama Emperor crown.
Ah. So I know Seaman discussed a lot of drama on the YouTube, the Spectrum there a lot of times with him and Jake Bars. And in fact, the
Yeah.
YR was a guest on that show there.
Yeah, on Sunday. Yep.
Oh, okay. I still remember.
Yeah,
That's
I
when
heard it. It was pretty
done.
cool.
All right.
Girl.
We should have Seaman on the show sometime to see if he wants to participate in our list there. If he can name a few of his favorite drummers there, or whichever there.
Yeah.
And okay, my next one, dessert. Hello. YR?
I don't know.
Is YR online?
Oh,
Right.
I don't. Listen.
Oh, I thought that we heard YR at first there. Okay, my next one played on the two first King Crimson albums before his departure with Ian McDonald. His name is Michael. Excuse me there.
Michael Koff.
Yeah, pretty much. Michael Giles. He was the original drummer for King Crimson, and he was a damn good drummer when you think about it. There, I mean, some of the fills he was doing it during the song "Pictures of a City" on the.
Mute Keith.
Keith, mute yourself, Keith, for crying out loud, dude.
Okay.
I'm trying to talk. Thank you. Okay. The drum film he was during the piece Pictures of a City from the second album.
Right.
Was pretty much it's pretty good stuff there. During the intersection where everything is kind of like, it was like a little breakdown during the section of the song there before it builds back up. So he definitely deserves a lot of mention for that as well. As the tight drumming he did on the other tracks, including the Devil's Triangle and the title cut from the second album. All right, there.
Okay. My next one is a definite blast from the past, but he's one of the few drummers that put out albums based on him. Sandy Nelson.
Oh my gosh, I was going to mention him as well, man. My dad had a couple of his records. One of them was called, who cannot forget, Let There Be Drums.
Yeah, I mean, he was one of those early drummers. I mean, that the group was centered around him.
Yeah, exactly. In fact, I remember the one piece I was looking for on YouTube was called "The Birth of the Beat." My dad had that album, "Let There Be Drums," which, by the way, is also worth a nod.
Yeah.
To listen to there, and I gotta find that because it brings back memories when I first heard it on my dad's record player, when he had the vinyl there. So definitely, Sandy Nelson deserves a lot of credit. He's up there with the Ventures.
Oh yeah,
absolutely there, and Dwayne Eddy.
Yep.
And he's playing guitar there. All right.
And it's Keith's turn.
All right.
Ray Lesnar from Korn.
All right.
He's a very, very good drummer. I really like his drumming.
Right.
I think he has a lot of drum solos with Korn.
All right, there.
Oh, okay.
All right, there. And another one I got to mention is this guy, Stuart Copeland from the Police. He was a brother, of course, Miles Copeland, who co-founded IRS Records. And of course, Stuart Copeland was one of those, drummers who played traditionally when it comes to holding the drumstick and all that, along with Buddy Rich, Carl Palmer, and Charlie Watts there, Keith Haskins from Bauhaus. And he did. You got to give the guy a lot of. I forgot. I forgot. I ran out of the words to speak, man. Son of a name goat. All right, so I guess it's Ark's turn. I guess.
Yeah, I'm going to mention a guy that was a member of a group that you possibly heard of.
Yeah.
Ringo Starr of the Beatles.
Oh my gosh, the drums. He was a damn.
He would not play drum solos, but he was consistent,
Yeah,
and that was
exactly.
the thing that was good about him.
And what's interesting is that he kind of invented a new technique there. What it was is that instead of hitting the ride cymbal on most of the early '60s songs, there he would do this with the hi hat,
Yeah,
and that became known for followed by other drummers to this very day.
yeah.
And also, not forget the solo he did at the Beatles track "The End," which closes out Abbey Road before Her Majesty comes in.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Keith. Keith.
Okay. Let's see. Let me. Sean Foist from Breaking Benjamin.
Hmm. All right,
I
there.
love Breaking Benjamin.
Oh. So what is his drum skills? Does he do solos?
Nah, I don't know what his drum skills are, and he doesn't do solos.
Jesus Christ.
This is fun.
I'm gonna smack him. I swear. All right, there.
I
Go
think
ahead,
it's
Hark.
fun. I think
Yeah,
it's
that's
fun.
you. Yeah.
Earl.
Yeah. No, I thought. Oh, it's my turn. Oh, my bad. Okay. Got to give it up to Lars Ulrich from Metallica because this guy used to play fast like a motherfucker on the first album, Kill 'Em All. And you got to remember there was Metallica was like one of those early thrash bands next to the guys from Megadeth, Slayer. Got to give it up to Lars because he was like one of the big ones out there. I mean, the guy used to play so fast during those early Metallica shows that he would have a tank of oxygen by his side, just in case he would get himself to win it out. He would take a few puffs of that from that tank, to make sure he was still alive and all that shit there. All right.
All right. My next one is from another group you may have heard of.
Yep.
Ian Pace, Deep Purple.
Deep Purple. Yep. And one of the first left-handed drummers that are out there. He was he's definitely gives a nod. He's still with Deep Purple today. This is good there. Though it's not the Mark II. I think it's the Mark 5 lineup. I think it is. I'm not too sure. There's been many Marks in this band there.
Yeah, but he was part of some of the early stuff too.
Yeah, absolutely there. Yeah. He was with there. I think he was with there from the very beginning, tuning those 3 records on Bill Cosby's label.
Yeah.
Yeah, in rock as well as Machine Head. He did a good solo on the Space Truckin' song there, the album's closer there.
Yeah, and the Mule.
Oh yeah, I didn't know you mentioned that track as well there. All right.
John Odo from Limp Bizkit.
All right. So does he have drum solos, or just like because he's with Limp Bizkit?
Just because he's with Limp Bizkit.
Obviously, there.
And
What's
the
kind
reason
of fun?
I don't like them is Behind Blue Eyes.
I know. Yeah. Keith? If you go to check out a drummer, check out his skills, check out how he drums, not just because he's part of a band.
Oh, all right. Okay.
All right. All right. All right, there. Go ahead, Ark. I think it's your turn. All right.
Well, my list has run dry. You already mentioned Carl Palmer.
Yeah.
So let me think just a second here. Oh, Grammy Edge.
Graham Edge from the Moody Blues.
Right.
Yeah, who is no longer with us, unfortunately, there.
And I believe it's
also
Grammy Edge.
Grammy. I think it's a Grammy. I always called him as Grammy Edge. I think it was.
Yeah. Because he spelled his first name a little bit weird.
I know, yeah. I was going to try to figure it out there, but I always heard it was Graham, you know.
But he
But
also did some nice poetry.
yeah, he did. He did it on the Threshold of a Dream album, Days of Future Past.
Hello, hello.
There you are, Wire. Is everything good?
The tornado is above us, but it has
Oh
not
wow.
touched, it hasn't touched down yet.
Oh boy. Be careful, dude.
So I think we're good. We're gonna see. We're gonna ride it out. Another person on the drumming list, Ringo Starr, is one of my favorites. Did you?
Yeah, that was mentioned earlier by Ark there, definitely.
What about
But
Peter Chris?
All right.
but
Peter
let him go
Criss?
ahead and continue.
Peter, go ahead.
Peter Chris?
Yeah, definitely got to give him credit because he did some damn good solos. This is the solo during the God of Thunder on the Kiss Alive 2 album there from 78. And you know, you know what? As much as Paul Stanley dogged the hell out of Ace and Peter in his book, Ace and Peter deserve a lot of credit because he helped made Kiss the Kiss that they would become in those early 70s. And I think what it was wrong, just feel that it was completely wrong of Paul to just completely condemn him the way he did, because there were good things about them. They contributed to those Kiss songs, to those records as well. But of course, in Paul's eyes, them getting drunk, them doing drugs, that's understandable. When you disapproved of that, some of the attitudes as well that they were displaying, but they contributed a lot to the heavy sound of those early Kiss records. Destroyer, Rock and Roll Over. Yeah.
You think they're going to do a final Kiss reunion with the original members ever again, or never again?
They should.
One last go around,
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, did I tell you about the Sammy Hagar and?
Yeah, I texted it that. I saw your message there. You're gonna got tickets to see Sammy Hagar coming pretty soon here.
And George Thorogood.
Thorogood and the Destroyers. And I think Jason Bonham is playing with Sammy Hagar in the Circle this time around.
Yes, he's in that band.
Good.
And Michael Anthony. So yeah, there's good backup vocals and the bass from Van.
All right, there. Yeah, definitely. I should mention him, Jason Bonham, because he was able to.
Did we mention Alex Van Halen too? After that.
Yeah, we got to. Yes, Jason Bonham. He of course the son of John Bonham, Bonzo Jr. Hazel's often called. He had a band of his own called Bonham. He was in a band called Aries that only released one album there. He filled in for his father's drum kit on both occasions there in '88 and 2007 there. And he definitely has a band of his own called the John Bonham Project. But he's also, of course, drumming with, he drummed with Foreigner, and now he's drumming with Sammy Hagar, and the Circle is mentioned. So he definitely deserves a lot of credit, for being out there in the honor of his father there. All right.
Okay.
Is it my turn?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Hold on. Oh, Stephanie Ellenberg from Kid Rock's band.
She's a woman, by the way.
Ooh.
There. Yeah. And what do we got now?
I'm gonna mute.
Oh, I got one.
Perfect. All right.
And I met this guy outside of a bar after the concert, or a club rather, back 10 years ago, 12 years ago. The drummer for Poison, Ricky Rocket.
Oh, nice. Which bar was it? In downtown there?
It was one of those, because they have an area where they have a ton of different bars, and it was after the concert. We knew the bouncer.
Nice. Cool.
We went to see Leopard and Poison at Cheap Trick, and
nice.
The bouncer told us some of Poison members may be by the club, and it was Ricky Rocket.
Nice to hear.
Yeah, that was like 12 years ago. It was a long time ago.
Oh,
well,
cool.
You mentioned a group that had another pretty good drummer, Bunny Carlos.
Yes.
Cheap Trick, yeah, Bunny Carlos. Which, by the way, I did not appreciate the way Cheap Trick cast him aside like they did. Their current drummer right now is Rick Nielsen, the guitar player's son. I basically kept saying in the past that Bunny is still part of the group, this and that, but yet he was not allowed to perform with them on any shows, any tour dates and stuff there. And it's just really it's the way, and it resulted to Bun E filing a lawsuit against his old bandmates there. And the way they was just cast him aside the way they did was just outright wrong. And the thing that puzzles us is that why did they do this? Would you try to ease them out and make room for new blood behind the drum kit, or what? I
I
don't
guess
know.
so. Yeah.
It's somebody, and they were doing the same thing with Joey Kramer with Aerosmith. I know those two sides resolved their
with the Vegas rate agency and stuff.
to Aerosmith.
Yeah.
But the thing, there is a video that I saw of Joey Kramer getting out from his car, going up to this place to do rehearsal. He's told by the security guards that he's not allowed in. I was like, what? Are you kidding me? What the fuck? Like he was been with the band from the very beginning. All of a sudden he's being pushed aside. Come on. All right.
Got another
All right,
one.
so who that? All right, good.
From another big group you may have heard of.
Yeah.
The Eagles, Don Henley.
Don Henley, yes.
Ooh.
Yeah, Don
That's
Henley
one of
there.
the rare, Art. That's one of the rare drummers / singers.
Yeah.
Kind of rare in the business.
Yeah, there's
And
not many of them.
activists as well there. He was involved with the thing called the Walden Woods Project. I guess it was preserve, this forest here, save it from the construction and stuff, or deconstruction, I guess it's called there. But, he definitely deserves a lot of credit because he was also a good singer as well in those earlier songs like Best of My Love,
Desperado.
Hotel California, and, of course, Life in the Fast Lane.
Desperado.
Absolutely there. All right.
Is it my turn?
Your
Sure.
turn.
Oh well, I'm all out of drummers because I thought of like 13 bands and that's all I could think
All right.
out of.
Okay. I have another one if you don't, Earl.
All right, there. Go ahead.
It's
Right
another
now.
one that actually used to drum, but kind of quit drumming for a while because she ended up being the lead singer, Karen Carpenter.
Oh, yeah, that's right. She was. That's right. I forgot
She was
about
a
that.
very good drummer,
Oh, wow.
but they figured, let's put her in front.
That's a good idea, which made a lot of good sense there. And it made a lot of money as well for themselves and the record label there.
Yeah.
Now, my final one would have to be, of course, the man I just mentioned, Joey Kramer. And he's not, well, he's basically he's a good drummer. He played a lot of all the Aerosmith albums like, Love on an Elevator, Sheba from the Done with Mirrors album. And here's something else here I got to talk about, the fact that he was, supposedly booted out of Aerosmith. Aerosmith did get a lawsuit by Kramer a couple years back, and the lawsuit revealed that Kramer was forced to play along to a click track in rehearsals to prove his abilities, and that the band voted 4-1 to keep him out. They even made him pay for his replacement, John Douglas, from his cut of the profits of the Las Vegas shows. And and according to court records obtained by a couple of publications, Joey endured minor injuries that left him unable to perform at several concerts. But I'm sure by that time, he may have recovered from those injuries and still able to play. But to make Joey Kramer pay out of his pocket for their replacement on the drum kit is just absolutely absurd.
That is kind of weird.
I mean, it's weird. It's more disgusting. It's like, why is this guy getting the screw job? It just makes no sense. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I just
Yeah.
don't understand.
Does
Oh,
anybody
wow.
else have any more?
I don't have them all, not no time being there, unfortunately.
I'm sure if I sat here long enough, I could think of one or two, but
All right.
nothing comes off the top of my head right now.
Yeah, well, I think we are pretty much embracing. Other than the two drummers that I mentioned that we had to begin the program.
I got one. Frank
Good.
Beard, ZZ Top.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ironically, the only guy without a beard.
Even though he's named Beard.
Right.
And you know what? Thank you for reminding about this. We got to acknowledge this guy, Alex Van Halen, of course, Van Halen.
Right.
To look at the drums at the beginning of Hot for Teacher, and the way he played drums on live on all those albums there. He was a powerhouse, just like his brother was on the guitar. And we all know the story between the two when it came to guitar and drums there. Originally, Alex was the guitar player and Eddie was the drummer. Alex was trying to learn this piece there, and Eddie picked up the guitar and just learned it bing, bam, boom. And they would tinker around with each other's instruments, and so they figure, okay, you play my guitar, I'll play your drums, and vice versa. And then they hit it off on those instruments very fairly, and boom. There you know, next thing you know, the band Van Halen was soon born. And also shout out to Vinnie Paul from Pantera and Hell Yeah, who's no longer with us. Another brother-related band, Pantera, along with his long-lost brother, Dimebag Darrell Abbott. All right, and that'll include my list for today there. All right.
Did y'all want to do our favorite lead singers for the next, or favorite bass players?
Let's
What would you?
let's start, since we started with the lower end, kind of in a sense. Let's do favorite female vocals. I know you're not a fan of that YR, but
Like Heart and
anybody.
Heart.
Favorite
Stevie
female
Nicks.
vocals.
Amy
Lead.
Lee.
female vocalists, rock and roll, whatever, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
For
pretty
the
much.
most
Amy
part.
Lee.
Keith,
three-
that'll be good for
Can you
Keith
hear-
then too.
Hey,
Yeah.
Keith,
Yeah, Amy Lee.
let's save
You
it
hear
for
me?
Thursday.
Absolutely. Good idea there. The three singers from Nightwish.
Let's
Gator.
save it for Thursday.
Absolutely. There. All right. All right.
Yo, I was saying Amy Lee. I don't know.
Right, Keith, if you want to save it for Thursday and close out the show.
Save it
please.
for Thursday. Okay.
Yes, we're ending the
All right.
show. Have a good night.
What'd he do? Quit?
Jeez. Oh, he was ready to leave. But, like,
Oh,
geez,
man.
There was a lot more emphasis to it. I'd say, bye. Boom. Geez, you do it like this, Keith. You do it like, okay, that concludes our episode for today. For Arknolia, Keith, and YR, and myself, you guys have a good one. And we'll see you this coming Thursday. There you go. That is how it's done, kid.
Okay, I remember me and Wire were doing a show, and like Nikki J was on the call, and Wire said, "All right, end the show." I said, "All right, we're ending the show. Have a good night." Nikki J just started like bust out laughing.
Sure, because of the way you did it out of the blue there, man.
Yeah.
All right there. All right there.